So what's next? You've been on this journey. You actually have fruit in this area where you've developed a lifestyle of fasting, where you've gotten used to not gratifying the flesh, not fulfilling the lusts of the flesh, not feeding the flesh, but walking by the Spirit, having a covenant with your eyes. And now there's the potential for a relationship, a serious relationship, where you no longer have the counterfeit situation going on. But there's the potential for marriage where you experience the real thing, what our God created. Because that's the thing, God has created in covenant for sex to be so beautiful, such a worship experience. And so now here's the potential for that with someone, but you feel fear because if you open the door, what might happen? Will you fall back into those same old patterns? Will porn sticker claws into you again and take hold of your life? Here you've been, moving on. You're in a good way. You're happy. Again, you have fruit. You've experienced the success. You've tasted the goodness of the freedom of not being a slave to porn anymore. But you feel fear. So I want to give you 3 tools that you can use in this situation. The first is remembering your journey. Remembering that it wasn't in your strength. It wasn't by your strong arm that you won the land, that you conquered this giant. But it was through the power of God. It was through grace, saving grace. That's the first thing. That you're not putting the weight on yourself. You're not taking that heavy burden. No, you're giving that to Christ the same way you did in the beginning. You do it now. Second thing I would say is I would tell them your history, the journey that the Lord has taken you on. And I would give the testimony of the fruit in your life, what He has done for you. And the third thing is don't agree with fear. False evidence appearing real. You don't have fear. What you have is power, grace power. You have a sound mind because you have learned how to take thoughts captive. You have learned how to think on the things that are lovely and pure and honest and true. And you have love. You have a foundation of knowing how the Father feels about you. Knowing that Jesus is ravished by the sight of you. And from that place of experiencing God's love, you've learned how to cultivate a relationship where you give love back to Him. And as we talked about in the very first video, we know God equates obedience with love. And so I want to bless you in the next chapter of your journey, that you would be able to share with other people what God has done with you and walk with them, help disciple them away from pornography addiction and into freedom. God bless you. Please subscribe, like, and share this video with someone you know who is on the journey to overcoming porn addiction.